What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. It's your boy Terabyt Reacts here in the house once again with some new reactions here. Legend of the Galactic Heroes, man. We're up to the two final episodes of season 1, episodes 25 and 26. I am looking forward to jumping in some more exciting stuff in this series. You guys said, hey, season 2 is gonna be bomb, so I'm looking forward to it. But anyways, guys, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you leave a comment, at whether it's at the end of the video. If you want to go leave the comment now, whatever you have to say. One thing I don't do on this channel is I don't delete people's comments unless you call me names. And you call me names, I delete your comments because I don't tolerate that over here. Whether you're talking to somebody else in the comments or whether you're talking to me. That's the one thing I don't tolerate on my channel. You can cuss, you can do whatever you want in the comments, but you just don't call me names. Don't call me names and then just disappear. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you disagree with something I said, you could put it in the comment section. It's not a big deal. Just expect me to talk back to you. You get what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with you. You can explain your point without being offensive to people. It is a skill, I know, but you can do it. You can do it. There's plenty of people that has done it. They've disagreed with stuff that I've said, and they've put it in the comment section, and I've responded, because people can have difference in opinions and don't go to war. Let's just be honest. You know, it is what it is. But anyways, guys, we're gonna jump into these 2 episodes, and I will see you guys at the end for the review.
Kircheis. ご苦労だった。
Damn, he left. Oh, I thought he was gonna leave him hanging.
キルヒアイス提督の部軍は巨大すぎますな。
What?
他者に市場は禁物なんだ
I'm gonna need you to stop talking, Oberstein.
だろう。まあ座れ。ワインとコーヒーどちらにする？姉上のケーキでもあれば良いのだがな。前線では贅沢も言えん。ラインハルト様、お話があります。なんだ？惑星ベスターランドで200万の住民が虐殺された件です。それがどうした？ラインハルト様がその計画を知りながら政略的な理由で黙認したと申す者がおります。
Don't answer it with a question.
事実でしょうか？事実だ。
Shit.
ラインハルト様、私はラインハルト様が派遣をお求めになるのは現在の帝国ゴールデンバーム王朝に存在し得ない公正さによってこそ意味があると考えておりました。そんなことは言われるまでもない。大貴族たちが500年にも及ぶ不当な特権のツケを払って滅亡するのはいわば歴史の必然。そこに流血が伴うのも致し方ないことでしょう。ですが民衆を犠牲になさってはいけません。ラインハルト様がお作りになるべき新しい体制は今まで不当に抑圧されてきた民衆を解放し、それを基盤として確立されるのです。その民衆を犠牲になさるのはご自分の足元を掘り崩すようなものではありませんか。分かっていると言っただろう。現に内戦は予定よりはるかに早く終結し、結果的に犠牲は少なくなっている。戦略的にも政略的にもやむを得ない手段だったのだ。
It was necessary. How many times have I heard that?
貴族ならことは対等な権力闘争です。いかなる手段をお使いになっても恥じることはないでしょう。しかし民衆を犠牲になされば手は血に汚れ、どのように正当化しようともその汚れを洗い落とすことはできません。ラインハルト様ともあろう方が一時の利益のためになぜご自分を貶められますか。お説教はたくさんだ。第一キルヒアイス、この件に関して俺がいつお前に意見を求めた。いつお前に意見を求めたと聞いている。
Wow, he's pulling the rank card.
お求めになっていません。
He's pulling the rank card, man.
お前は俺が求めた時に意見を言えばいいんだ。もう言うな。ですがラインハルト様、政略のために 民衆の犠牲を厭わないというのでは、あのルドルフ・フォン・ゴールデンバームと何ら変わるところがないではありませんか。
What's the difference?
キルヒアイス。はい。お前は一体俺の何だ。
I thought we were best friends.
私は閣下の忠実な部下です。ローエングランプ。
You may have just lost a friend, my guy.
それでは帰る日を楽しみにしています。アフビーダーゼ。
What does that mean?
ラインハルト、元気にあなたにとって最も大切なものが何であるか、いつも忘れないようにしてください。時にはそれが煩わしく思えることもあるでしょうけど、失って後悔するより失われないうちにその貴重さを理解してほしいの。何でもジークに相談して彼の意見を聞くのよ。それでは帰る日を欲しいの。何でもジークに相談。
You don't like hearing that. You don't want to hear that.
姉上は私よりキルヒアイスの判断力を評価されるのですか。
Oh, God.
オーベルシュタインです。
入れ。
お呼びとのことですね。
これを見よ。フロイライン・マリンドルフからの手紙だ。
ローエングラム公、勝利の方を帝国宰相たるリヒテンラーデ公爵閣下は国政全般を統括なさる一方で、オーディンに残った貴族たちの間を熱心に動き回っておられます。どうやら遠大な計画を持っておいでのようです
わかるな。
リヒテンラーデ公としては、門閥貴族が片付いた今となっては、早速我らが邪魔に思えてきたというわけですね。
フルダヌキメが私の背中を打つ準備に忙しいと見える。オーベルシュタイン、明日の戦勝祝賀の式典が終わり次第、K は一足先にオーディンに立ち戻り、後輩の敵に備えよう。
御意、それはよろしいのですが、一つ申し上げたき意がございます。
何か。
キルヒアイス上級大将のことです。
また私がキルヒアイスを重用しすぎるということか。
さようです。先ほどのように他の将兵の前で特別扱いをなさるのは望ましくないと申し上げたはずです。
私も言ったはずだ。キルヒアイスは私自身も同様だと。たとえ全宇宙が私の敵になろうとも、キルヒアイスは私に味方するだろう。実際今までずっとそうだった。だから私も彼に報いてきたのだ。そのどこが悪いのだ。
閣下、私は何もキルヒアイス提督を粛清しろとか追放しろとか申し上げているのではありません。
You really didn't see this coming?
ミッターマイヤーらと同列に置き、部下の一員として待遇されるようにとご忠告申し上げているのです。組織にナンバー2は必要ありません。部下の忠誠心は大体の聞くものであってはならないのです。閣下が唯一の絶対者として君臨するのでなければ、強固な社会体制は望むべくもありません。
わかった。もういい。くどくど言うな。今までファーレンハイトか。
Until now.
久しいな。アスターテ海戦以来ではないか。
御意。
ブラウンシュバイク校などに組みしたのはKらしくない失敗であったが、どうだ、以後あの時のように私に従って武人としての生を全うしないか。
私は帝国の軍人です。閣下が帝国の軍権を握られた上は慎んで従いましょう。いささか遠回りしたような気がしますが、これからそれを取り戻したいものです。
よかろう。Kの詳細は私も惜しいと思う。提督の列に加わることを許す。以後私に忠誠を尽くせ。
はっ。
Just like that. Why are they bringing in his body in here?
主君の遺体とは結構な手土産だな。 敵取らせていたわけ
Yo! Yo, what? Bruh. Hold on, man. It gotta be a hold on, bro. I was just had to check because he had like a minute and something to go. I was like, there has to be an end credit there. Off it like that? Oh, it's the preview. Okay, so it's a preview. I was like, wait a minute. Yo. This man, they literally stood there. Bro, what the hell? Bruh, this how they gonna end the season? This is how Ansbach is going to... Yo. He missed. Oh! What the hell? Can they save him? Fuck.
無能にも制約を果たせませんでした。出発の部長が地獄に落ちるにはまだ何年かかかりそうです。何を言うか、知れ者が。ですが、せめてお土産の部長の半身はもぎ取ってまいります。バルハラにてお待ちください。はっ、トヨ。僕が飲み込ませるな。愚かな真似を。 まだ仕掛けがあるかもしれん。遺体ケースを運び出せ。手を貸せ。アンスバッハも運び出すんだ。はっ。
You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. This is some bullshit. How the heck? How does that get in here with a whole bazooka inside of a body?
私はラインハルト様のお役に立てそうもありません。お許しください。バカ、何を言う。もうすぐ医者が来る。こんな傷はすぐ治る。治ったら姉上のところへ勝利の報告に行こう。な、そうしよう。ラインハルト様、医者が来るまで喋るな。宇宙を手に置いてください。はあ、もちろんだ。お前と一緒に。それと姉ローゼ様にお伝えください。ジークは私の誓いを守ったと。嫌だ。俺はそんなことは伝えない。お前の口から伝えるんだ。お前自身で。俺は伝えたりしないと。いいか、一緒に姉さんのところへ行くんだ。キルヒアイス。キルヒアイス、兵 返事をしろ。キルヒアイス、なぜ黙っている。キルヒアイス。
ダメです。亡くなりました。この上はせめて安らかに。
嘘をつくな、ミッターマイヤー。ケンは嘘をついている。キルヒアイスが私を置いて先に死ぬわけはないんだ。さあ、目を開けろ、キルヒアイス。キルヒアイス、キルヒアイス、キルヒアイス。
で、参謀長殿には良い思案がおありかな。
ないだろう。ローエングラム校の姉君にお願いする。
ブリューネワルト伯爵夫人、それは我々も考えたな。
どうやら誰も報告する役を引き受けなかったようだね。それは私が引き受けるが、ケイラにもやってもらうことがある。キルヒアイス提督を殺した犯人を捕らえるのだ。
いなこと、犯人はアンスバッハではないか。
奴は実行犯に過ぎん。真の犯人は別にいる。大物が。
それはそうだ。ブラウンシュバイク公はすでに死んでおるし。
ブラウンシュバイク校のことではない。
どういうことだ。誰が犯人だというのだ。
So he's saying it's an inside job.
リヒテンダーデコ。
この危機を逆用して潜在的な敵を排除しようというのか。
そう。
K を敵に回したくはないものだ。勝てるはずがないからな。
リヒテンダーデコは遅かれ早かれ排除せねばならぬ。それはリヒテンダーデ側とて同じこと。すでにローエングラム校を排除する陰謀を巡らしているに違いないのだ。
まるっきり冤罪というわけではないか。
可能な限り迅速にオーディンに戻り、リヒテンダーデコを逮捕して国事を奪うのだ。それによってローエングラム校の独裁権を確立できる。権力とはそれを獲得した手段ではなく、いかに行使したかによって正当化されるのだ。
陰謀も詐術もこの際やむを得ぬな。この機にローエングラム校の敵を一掃し、全権力を奪取する。オーベルシュタインの策こそ用いるべし。そうだ。手をこまねいていれば敵に先手を取られるばかりだ。依存はないな。
では各艦隊より高速艦艇をえりすぐり、直ちにオーディンに向かっていただく。
その指揮は俺とロイエンタールで取らせてもらおう。
両提督が階級の上だ。当然でしょうね。
ではメックリンガー、ルッツ、ケイラは残留部隊を統括し、ガイエスブルグの守りを頼む。はっ、承知した。くれぐれもキルヒアイス提督の件が外部に漏れぬよう。では他の者は続け、一刻を争う。おお。オーディンまで20日の工程だが、これをできる限り短縮する。全速で進め。シュワルツ・ランツェンレイターの俊足を見せろ。早速の汚名返上の機会。他の艦隊に遅れを取る。脱落者は置いていけ。いずれオーディンにたどり着ければいい。何事か。テイトの上空を飛行するとは。無礼な、何の真似か。帝国宰相リヒテンダーデコ、飛行を逮捕させていただく。罪状はローエングラム元帥閣下に対する暗殺未遂事件の主犯として。バカな、何の証拠があって。この帝国で財貨を問うのに証拠が必要とは知りませんでした。
Proof is not always necessary.
から報じてこられた、そうした体制に準じていただく。本望でありましょう。
The hell is... What is Oberstein up to, man?
おやめください。あなた方は帝国の権威を何とお考えか。権威とは実力あってのものだ。閣下ありました。これです。これが国事か。
ヒルダお嬢様、危のうございます。
大丈夫よ。
どこの軍隊でございましょう、お嬢様。
軍隊は湧いて出るものじゃないわ。ローエングラム校の軍隊以外にこれほどの軍があるはずがないでしょう。活気に満ちた時代の基礎ね。少々騒がしいけど賃貸しているよりはるかにマシだわ。
帝都王里より通信が入っております。グリューネワルト伯爵夫人からでございます。
貴様、喋ったな。キルヒアイスのことを姉上に喋ったな。
申し上げました。
よくも余計なこと。
ですがまさか一生隠しておくことも叶いますまい。
うるさい。
怖いのですか、姉君。
なんだと。
でないのならお会いください。か私はあなたをまだ見放してはおりません。ご自分を責めるばかりで私に責任を押し付けようとなさらないのはご立派です。ですがこれ以上過去ばかりをご覧になって未来に立ち向かおうとなさらないならば、あなたもそれまでの人だ。宇宙は他人の手に落ち、キルヒアイス提督がバルハラで情けなく思うことでしょう。光には影が付きして、だが光の影、影。
姉上。
かわいそうなラインハルト。もう失うべきものを何も持たなくなってしまったのね。
姉上、私にはまだ姉上がいます。そうですね、姉上。そうでしょう。
そう。私たちはお互いの他に何も持たなくなってしまった。ラインハルト、私はあなたの館を出ます。どこかに小さな家をいただけるかしら。
姉上。
そして当分はお互いに会わないようにしましょう。
姉上。
私はあなたのそばにいない方がいいのです。生き方が違うのだから。私には過去があるだけ。でもあなたには未来があるわ。ラインハルト、疲れたら私のところへいらっしゃい。でもまだあなたは疲れてはいけません。
わかりました。姉上がそうおっしゃるならお望みの通りにいたします。キルヒアイスとの約束を果たし、宇宙を手に入れてからお迎えに上がります。ですがお別れの前に一つだけ教えてください。姉上はキルヒアイスを愛していらしたのですか？そう、宇宙を手に入れるのだ。失ったものの大きさを思えば、せめてそれくらい手に入れなくてどうするのか。
事情はオーベルシュタインから聞いて承知している。はっ。ケイラの功績には厚く報いるであろう。私もこれよりオーディンに帰還する。途中まで誰か迎えによこしてもらおう。
あ、ではミッターマイヤーを。ところでリヒテンダーデ公の一族はことごとく捕らえてありますが、いかがいたしましょう。
仮にも帝国最小たる方を死刑にはできない。自裁をお勧めせよ。
よい。で一族は
女子供は辺境に流刑。10歳以上の男子は全て死刑。
よい。10歳未満はよろしいのですね。
私が幼年学校に入ったのは10歳の時だった。その年齢までは一人前とは言えない。よって命は取られる。もし成長して私を撃とうとするならばそれもよい。実力のない覇者が打倒されるのは当然のことだったな。ケイラも同様だ。私を倒すだけの自信と覚悟があるのならいつでも挑んできて構わないぞ。
ご冗談を。
あの時は危なかった。鳥ユニヒトと握手した時さ、あの男は今回も傷つかなかった。アムリッツァの時もそうだ。自分で大きな嵐を呼び込み、嵐の間は身を潜めて、自分は決して傷つかず、いつの間にかより強力な権力を手にしている。そう考えたらえも言われぬ恐怖にとらわれた。そしてこう思ったんだ。こんな男に権力を与える民主主義とは何なんだろうってね。我に返ってゾッとした。銀河帝国を建てたルドルフやこの前の旧国軍事会議の連中はそう思い続けた挙句に、これを救うのは自分しかいないと確信したに違いないわ。全く逆説的だが、ルドルフを悪逆な専制政治に走らせたのは 全人類に対する彼の使命感だ。
ローエングラム校もそうなんでしょうか。
He used to be.
お前は私が紅茶さえ飲んでいれば幸せだと思っているだろう。いずれにせよ帝国の内乱も終結したらしい。のんびり紅茶を飲んでいられるのも今のうちかもしれんな。さて今度はどう出る？ローエングラム校ラインハルト。
その頃、帝とオーディンに帰還したローエングラム公ラインハルトは、帝国軍最高司令官の地位はそのままに、帝国宰相を兼任、事実上、帝国に独裁権を確立した。同時に、亡きジークフリード・キルヒアイスに、帝国元帥の称号を授け、生前に遡って、帝国軍参長官の地位を与えた。
キルヒアイス、姉上が見えたのか。
だが彼がその墓碑に刻んだのはマインフロイント我が友の一言であった。
もはや失うものは何もない。だがなればこそ俺は戦う。お前との制約を守るため、そしてこの胸の渇きを癒す何かを得るため。
Unexpectedly, we lost Siegfried. I gotta laugh, man. Sometimes you're watching certain things and you get so invested in the show that you're just like, you know, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. Episode 25 and 26. Of course, we know that Siegfried got back to at Geiesburg, where Reinhard and all of them is, after they ended the civil war with the rebels. And of course, we know that this conversation had to happen, right? With Siegfried and Reinhard, where, you know, he had to question him, like, what happened? Why didn't you try to save those people? Like, what happened? How did you advance? Did you know, about it? Because the rumor is that you knew about it and you allowed it to happen. So, of course, he questioned him about it. Reinhard took full responsibility for everything that happened, for Oberstein's, going over his head and doing this, which he shouldn't have done. In my opinion, he shouldn't have. He should have just told him, is like, listen. But the thing about it is that he doesn't want to lose face. He doesn't want to hear his friend tell him, A, you should have put that dude in his place and you should lock him up. Why do you still have this guy as your right-hand man right now? Like, what's going on? Why is he still your chief of staff after he completely, disobeyed your orders? But, like, why is this still happening? You know what I'm saying? And of course, they got the message from Lichtenlade or whatever. Like, my mind is always on Oberstein because he's just, like, some of the times I feel like he just goes, he's doing stuff on his own to make Reinhard better, for the good of Reinhard. But at the same time, he's still, even things that Reinhard needs, he doesn't care about that. As long as it benefits him in his quest for the universe, Oberstein don't care what he has to do. If he gotta kill, you know what I'm saying, the whole world to gain the whole world, he will do it. I don't think that's the way to go. So, of course, they get the message that Lichtenlade or Lichtenlade, whatever you want to call him, is planning to kill Reinhard, or plotting to get rid of him. And of course, he got some other commanders as well to join, the team and stuff like that. And of course, Fahrenheit was one of them. He joined, Reinhard's team because, hey, nobody else. Why not? Whoever is in charge of the army, that's who I'm going to serve. Blah blah blah. With Fahrenheit. But then you have Ansbach comes in with the project. This is the part that really gets me really ticked off, because it should not have happened. It should not have happened. This man pulls out a bazooka out of a dead corpse And literally all these niggas that was standing in the room, none of them was at least a little bit of curiosity. If I see a man open up a casket and is digging down into a dead body, why am I not concerned about this? And the dude is a enemy. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen any... Yo, bro. I mean, I've seen dumber. Let's not get carried away. But that shit didn't make no damn sense. You know, they were literally standing there watching this dude pull out a bazooka and take a shot at Reinhard. That's how the episode ends. And I was just like, I'm there thinking, and I'm just like, are you serious right now? As a result of these idiots. You know, now Siegfried is dead. So of course in episode 26, realize that Ansbach misses. Of course Oberstein did stand in front of Reinhard, you know, to protect him while Siegfried went over there and grabbed the bazooka or whatever, and gets killed in the process, gets shot. He got shot like through the chest, like right here, and then he got shot in the neck a second time. And I was like, ah, man. And of course, this devastates Reinhard. I did not expect him to just power through it. You get what I'm saying? I really did expect him to be devastated. They did an excellent job of showing that, because, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody's starting to call him weak because he can't eat, you know what I'm saying? He's recovering. Man just lost his best friend. You think he's just gonna just jump back up on the horse? Let's get to war again. Listen, man. Even in the middle of a battle, you're on the battlefield, and you see like somebody that you've been in the army with for years just drop dead from a gunshot wound to the head or something like that. You think you're just gonna of course it's probably gonna take you a minute to get through that situation and bring yourself back to you know, back to reality, to realize, oh shit, I'm still in the war. But the way, you know what I'm saying, like, it's not even a situation like that for Reinhard. Like, it happened, there's no danger anymore. He's gonna go into a serious state of shock, because it's like, this dude, we grew up together, like, we've known each other since we were probably like so young, for years. We've been partners, and the worst thing about it, we just had an argument. So that's it. It's like, I feel for Reinhard, but at the same time I don't feel for him, to be honest, because he should not have done what he done in episode 25. The way how what he told Siegfried was just not the way to go. He pulled rank on him and tell him basically to shut up. I don't want to hear your opinion and all this other stuff, right? Because he just didn't want to hear it. And we do that sometimes with our friends. You know what I'm saying? We do that sometimes with our friends, you know? So of course all the admirals go back to Odin, arrest Lincoln Lade or whatever his name is, Lincoln Lade, all right, for the murder attempt, because he's the one that organized the entire thing. And of course Oberstein went in there, you know, talked to him, and you know, tell him he told his sister about it. And you know, of course Reinhard wasn't happy about that, but Oberstein is a freaking robot, dude. He doesn't give a shit. He has no emotions. So he finally recovers, and he went to speak to his sister, you know, and she basically decides to move out of his house and go live somewhere else. He's like, listen, come see me when you have conquered the world, whatever, and you have time. Right now, you know, basically she considers herself kind of like a distraction, and you know, he feels kind of left alone, whatever the situation is. But you have a right to be feeling left alone, because nobody knows what the hell you're thinking right now. Nobody knows what you're thinking right now. And that's the thing about, like, I lost a lot of respect for him because he wasn't truthful to his friends. That was rotting for him this entire time. You believe a complete freaking dude that has no emotions at all over your own friend that has been trying to protect you since you were young, that believe that you can do this, that believe that you can do all of this. You completely abandoned him and left him to out there in the cold, and he still sacrificed himself for you. Still sacrificed himself for you. Are you kidding me? All right. And then we have over in Faison, Rubinsky or whatever his name is, changing up his strategy because you know the power and all of this other stuff can't be. So basically, it's like, you know, I don't know how to put this. It's like the power balance is off, or you know, the balance of power is off, or something like that. So because it basically can't be maintained because so many people are just dying. So so they decided that they will support the empire. So he sends out this dude that has been, that he's been rocking with, Baltic, I think his name is. Sends him out to Odin and replace him with some dude named Kessring or whatever. People are weird, okay? But I'm guessing that's going to play a big part in the next season or so. So I feel like I needed to mention it. So that's season 1 of Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Had a really good roller coaster ride here with this series, man. It has made me mad. I didn't think I would get so upset at certain things that I see going on. This show really does play on your emotions because it's basically a political drama, and it's just one of those things where you're going to see things that you disagree with. There are going to be things that you agree with, but for the most part, as I said, watching something like this is not about a main character or whatever. It's just the circumstances that everybody is living around, that you're watching and seeing how it plays out, and showing some very realistic things that is going on in the world today. Not everybody is living in a democratic society, and not everybody is living in imperialistic society. So, and to show the difference and the similarities is really what I see so far. Now that I'm finished with season 1, that's the similarities that I see between these episodes. So it's like this show, and between these two systems, you can't really be on one side. You can't be, you can't wholeheartedly be on this side or wholeheartedly be on that side, because you see that these systems are put into place and none of them is perfect. There's no perfect government. There's no perfect way to rule. And you can see how, death can affect different people. That's one of the things that they touch on the past 6 episodes that I've watched, with Yang losing Jessica, and now we got, Reinhard losing his best friend, Siegfried. I did not expect that. That really shocked me, because I was just like, okay, these two are gonna at least make it to the end of the series. We are 26 episodes in, and we already lost a character that we've known for he's been in practically every episode I've watched so far. So it's kind of heartbreaking, and the way he went down, man. Ride or die dude with his friend, trying to protect him, thought that he was going to be something different for the Empire, and now it looks like Reinhard is going to go in it because he doesn't have that guidance anymore. He's basically he has a mini dictator, emotionless, pathological, you know what I'm saying, narcissist guiding him. Literally. Oberstein is not the dude, bro. You know what I mean? There's no empathy with him. He doesn't care. He's like, oh, we could just sacrifice him for the greater good. It's whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's his attitude towards this entire thing. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I would say this, as I said, I did talk about the pacing issues that the show had during the middle episodes, like the pacing issues that I had with it. I talked about that. So that's the only issue that I had with season 1. Everything else was, if I should say, very, very good. And perfectly done. Everything else, I mean, you're not gonna get great, inspiring animation for something that was so far back in the day. I don't even know when this anime came out, because it seems like it's a very long time ago. So you're not gonna get groundbreaking animation. You know, you're gonna have a lot of looks like frame drops and stuff like that. One of the things that I noticed, I think it was in the final episode, not the final, episode 26 just now, was when they were trying to pan the camera around Oberstein while he was talking to the people at the table, and the camera kept doing this. It was so obvious that they did that frame by frame, but they didn't have the technology to make it smooth. so unless they just ran out of frames or something, and they just couldn't do it. They just couldn't do it. I didn't point it out during the episode because, as I said, it's an anime that was from a long time ago. You know, in today's animation quality and stuff like that, that would be completely unacceptable for any studio. Like, you getting called out for that. But because this was done a long time ago, you know, I'm not gonna say anything about that animation because it is what it is. There's a lot of stuff. If you go back and watch stuff like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that, when that was going on, you'll notice a lot of the animation was trash. You know what I'm saying? It was absolutely horrible compared to the standards of today. That's what I'm saying. They had to do what they had to do with what they had. And especially when it comes on to old animation, I don't give them a lot of flack for, you know, bad animation that much, because pretty much the entire thing was bad animation compared to what we experience today of certain animation. Not that animation could not be smooth back in the day, and that's one of the things, because we have seen it. It's not that animation can't be smooth, but a lot of times they had to sacrifice quality for basically smooth animation. They had to sacrifice quality if they wanted smooth. Nowadays you can have both because they have the processing power. We have a lot more better technology to handle the processing power to show smooth and quality, as in it can look pretty and it can still be smooth. Tons of stuff show that these days, especially when it comes on to movie quality animation, you know, that you go watch in the theaters and stuff, movies for anime and stuff like that. I mean, Demon Slayer, Mugen Train, I mean, you know what I'm saying? And they've been doing that. They've been doing that for years now. It's just that those back in the day, when you go back and see, like, watch stuff like Yu Yu Hakusho, you see some really funny animation sometimes. You're like, man, the budget was real tight back in the day, boy. That animation was tight. But one of the things that I don't talk about much, and I'm just doing this as a season 1 review, kinda, right, is the OST in this anime is not it. For some parts, yes. For some parts, but the OST is just, it's basically just classical music played over the entire series, and I don't know if I want to say that it's fitting. You know, it's not part of the anime that I enjoy. Let's just put it like that. If you enjoy it, that's cool. I'm not saying that the OSTs are bad. I'm saying that for the most part, it's mostly just classical music playing over the entire thing. That's why I have to turn it down so much on YouTube, because when it gets claimed, it's getting claimed by Mozart. Okay? It's getting claimed by Mozart. You know what I'm saying? Like, old classical music that they're playing for this. I don't even know how they get away with putting old classical music on this anime. Like, I know back in the day, like, you know what I'm saying, copyright was a lot more lenient, I should say. Not that it didn't exist, but it was a lot more lenient. Like, it wasn't like today where, you know what I'm saying, people are really like about that copyright stuff. Like, they want to make every cent that they can off their production. You know, back in the day, it was a lot more lenient. People wasn't so anal about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, today, people are is crazy. You know, it's crazy because it's like a huge deal because they know they can make a lot of money off of it. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It was a great season 1. I have nothing else to say about it. It was a great season 1. RIP to the one and only Siegfried. Kircheis. All right. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all next week for some more Legend of the Galactic Heroes. It was a great week. It was a great week. I can't say no wrong. It was a great week. Great 6 episodes. I watched all of them in one sitting. I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you guys later, man.